to join us today. We are talking about the psychology of learning a new dance, the frustration, the breakthrough, and the confidence. This episode explores what really happens in the mind and body when learning new dances. I'm laughing. I'm going to walk you through the emotional stages of learning, from the initial frustration of not getting it to the magical breakthrough and moment, and to the confidence that transforms a student into a dancer. Because as you know, learning a new dance is not just about memorizing. It's about how the brain learns, how emotions respond to challenges, and how confidence develops, and how people move from uncertainty to mastery. This episode is for soul line dancers at any level, dance instructors, choreographers, anyone who has ever wanted to quit something but kept going. Mental health professionals interested in movement-based approaches, this is for you too. And anyone on a personal growth journey. So Yolanda, here we are again. My co-host Yolanda Sample, known as DJ Starlight, that's on that dance floor, teaching dancers.
Yeah.
And she most definitely going to speak on this topic.
Oh, wow. And when I tell you, it is so relatable. But let me first just paint a picture.
Okay.
You walk into a line dance class, a soul line dance class for the first time.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not your first time, but the teacher is teaching a dance that's new to you. Brand new dance. You've never seen it before. The music's playing. People around you are picking it up. And guess what? You're just plain lost.
Oh, my God.
Just lost.
That happened to
Your
me
feet are going
many
fast.
times. And
Yes, me
especially
too.
when I started learning.
Exactly. Your feet are going left. Everybody else's feet are going right. You're counting out loud as if that's going to help you. Just like a kindergarten kid. You're watching people's feet. You're watching the teacher's hands.
Oh, my God.
And then nobody. And then you're watching nobody because you just give up and you get frustrated. Somewhere in the back of your mind, a voice is saying to you, maybe this is just not for me.
Well, how do you handle that? Because, there are a lot of people out here teaching today. A lot of people that want to teach, and they may not know how to handle that. They may get frustrated. A lot of instructors get frustrated when a person just can't get it, But I know as an instructor, Yolanda, you got to have patience. Got to have compassion.
Absolutely. You cannot. Frustration as an instructor cannot enter the picture because you'll project that right onto your students.
That's right. And that causes, we're talking about the psychology of learning dances. That'll mess with your nervous system. Now stressed. You're on high alert. You're like, oh my God, people are watching me. I feel stupid. Am I going to get this dance? Oh my God. Like, your brain is doing something called motor learning, building new neural pathways for a sequence of movements you have never seen before. Good dance, Yolanda. It's Shabazz. That will drive you crazy.
It will drive not just the dancers crazy, but the teacher crazy, because translating those steps, for those of you out there that knew Dave Bush, He didn't create the dance to the song. He created the dance and then picked the song. So
Exactly,
all about
exactly.
it's all about choreography and learning the steps. If you can do that
Yes,
dance to you can do that dance to any song. It just so
yes.
happens that on the Betty Shabazz, he picked a great song. So,
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true.
yep.
And over time, you know, when you learn something new, your brain works with overload. It works overtime
Right.
because you're trying to do all
Mhm.
these different things at one time. You're trying
Mhm.
to look at the steps. You're trying to get their instructor's cues. You're trying to hear the music. You're trying to count
Right.
the steps.
Exactly. It's cognitive overload.
Yes,
You
it
know, some people
is.
don't understand the pattern. There's emotional frustration. You feel
I'm telling you.
embarrassed.
I'm telling
You know,
you.
a lot of people feel embarrassed and go sit down. They feel like they're being left behind
Yeah.
or like they're being made a fool of. And then
Yeah.
there's identity frustration.
Yeah.
You know, people thinking, "Oh, I thought I was a dancer, but maybe
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Maybe soul line dancing isn't for me."
Mm-hmm.
But urban soul line dancing is not just a hobby, it's a part of who we are.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
all stems from our culture, our community, our legacy.
I would say
So when
so.
the dance so when the
Yeah.
dance, isn't coming together, it can feel like a personal threat. You know,
Yeah.
frustration is not the enemy of learning. Frustration is learning.
And it can feel like a
It
failure. Like, wow,
exactly.
I can't get those steps and
Mhm.
everything, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? You come to class to learn, and
Mhm.
hopefully this episode will help some instructors to understand exactly what's going through the mind of a learner. That
Mhm.
even the instructor have to prepare for the class, which means that the instructor got to go through all that too. The instructor got to have the
Absolutely.
countdown. The instructor really should know the dance from the beginning, the middle, and end. The instructor should be able to
Mhm.
go right to the end of the dance and teach it. They should go right to the middle and teach it. They should go right back to the beginning and teach it, or teach it from
Mhm.
the first part to the third part. You should
Right.
know that dance like the back of your hand when you're
Right.
teaching, because everybody is not going to get part two, where some people got
Right.
part two. You know, everybody got one and
Mhm.
two, but they can't get three.
Yeah.
And you
You know,
should
and as
learn
a
how to
teacher,
break it up in
you
parts.
gotta know where it starts in the song,
That's
you know, where the dance
right.
starts, where
That's
you know,
right.
so that's even in sequence.
So
Mhm.
listen, you're out there teaching. I'm not teaching anymore. Kind of retired from teaching. Uh, why do people quit so soon?
Mm.
I watch this happen so many
They
times. People saying
mhm.
they're done. They're not quitting the dance, but they're quitting the feeling that they're feeling, the uncertainty, knowing, not knowing, feeling uncomfortable, and all. But, you know, okay, I'm just going to give you an example of something that some of us may not be familiar with. I don't know, but I was learning ballet. Not saying everybody know how to dance ballet, but ballet to me was foreign. But I
Mm.
had to learn the 5 positions and all that other stuff and get on my tippy toes and all the other stuff. It felt funny, but if I wanted to extend my repertoire of dancing, yeah, I even took a hip hop course at
Oh,
Philadelphia,
wow.
right off of Market Street. Yes, I did, and
Mm.
I felt so silly with those youngins. I was way younger than I am now. But we were at the Academy of Music getting it in on that stage. It was a great
Wow.
experience. But this helps you grow as a dancer.
Mhm.
It opens your
Mhm.
mind, you know? So you can't quit.
Absolutely.
Can't quit.
You can't quit.
Can't quit.
Repetition is the key.
That's right.
You know, students ask me all the time, how long is it going to take me to get this? How much do I have to practice this?
How many
dance?
times you got to
And
do
my
this?
answer is always the same.
We're going to learn the same dance this week.
As much as it takes.
Oh my God.
Right? Repetition is not punishment.
No.
It's how you build your confidence.
That's right.
You know, over a period of time.
That's right.
It doesn't happen overnight.
That's right.
And you know what? Until you get to that point where you can say, I'm improving, I'm capable, I'm able, just fake it till you make it.
It is a way of committing that to long-term memory. Repeating, until now you can do it without thinking about it. So repetition is good, you know, and also by
That's
doing it over and over and over and over.
You learn the steps and then you dance.
Right.
Exactly.
And with the music, that's music memory, because you heard the dance over and over and over and over. You've been doing the steps to it over and over and over and over and over. And now you can come in at the end of the dance and jump right in because it's music memory. You know what you're supposed to be doing at that particular part of the dance.
Exactly. Yep. Every dancer knows that moment too, you know, that I'm about to, you cannot plan for it.
Nope.
You can't force it. But when it arrives, you'll know it. You know, when that sense of accomplishment comes. It's the moment that the dance stops living in your head and it starts living in your body.
Oh yeah.
You know, those counts fade away.
Oh yeah.
You stop watching your feet. The music becomes your guide.
Yeah.
Instead of your instructor's voice.
Yeah.
And sometimes something inside of you just opens up. You know, it's no longer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right.
You hear the music playing and you start to dance to the music.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I learn an advanced dance that I like, and I'm trying to get it, I'm dreaming about it, Yolanda. I'm dreaming about the dance. Do you dream about dances?
It definitely happened. Yes.
Dreaming about the dance. It
has definitely happened before.
Dancing in my sleep. That's amazing. So what happens in the brain? You're going to do a little breakdown. The motor skills moves from conscious to effort to atomic execution, which means this is what athletes call being in the zone. Another name is flow state. It's the experience of being so fully absorbed in an activity that your self-conscious disappears. Time feels different and performance becomes effortless. You know, and open soul line dancing is one of the most accessible pathways to flow state that exists because it combines the music, which engages the emotional brain, with rhythm, which engages the motor brain, with community, which engages the social brain. So I'm telling you, you're going to get to that point. We all are frustrated. You know, whenever you learn anything new, it could be a language, it can be cooking, it can be whatever. Frustration is a human response. And it's okay to be frustrated. But you must learn to work through frustration. Don't let frustration get you. You have to keep on working at it until you accomplish your goal. And getting on that dance floor.
That baby, right? That baby that's trying to learn how to walk. The babies fall. They don't go back to crawling. They keep crying.
They keep on walking.
Getting up and crying until they can do it.
They got to go through the steps. You got to go through the steps. You got to go through the steps. You know, and also too, as an instructor when I was teaching, if I'm teaching a beginner's course and someone comes to the class and I can see they are not beginner, go to my advanced class. It's right next door. Go on over and see her. You don't belong in this class. I push them on. I
Mhm.
push them on to the next stage. You know, and everything.
Because eventually, guess what? They would have gotten frustrated if you
They
didn't tell them
bored to
there was a
death.
place for them.
This is
Right.
easy. This is all that there is
Mhm.
to it. And also,
Mhm.
too, in my class, when I see an upcoming instructor, I will give them the opportunity to stand in front of the class and to teach a dance and to guide them through how to articulate those steps.
Mm.
Because, see, it's the
Mm.
difference knowing how to do those steps. But do you know
Oh,
how
yeah.
to communicate those steps where someone can
Mhm.
understand what you're talking about? That's
Exactly.
important too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like being a translator.
Yeah.
Once you learn it yourself,
Yeah.
you have to translate that information or that
Yes.
dance step onto your
Yes.
student. Yep.
Yes.
And thankfully, we have music as the medicine or as the guide
Thank you.
to help us do that as the
Thank
instructor.
you.
With urban
Yes.
line dancing, the music is not the background, the music is the medicine.
It is.
R&B soul music, it carries emotional memory. It
Mm-hmm.
connects us to experiences, people, to situation, and to different moments throughout our lives.
That's right.
When a familiar song comes on, something in your body remembers.
Yeah.
And sometimes that emotional memory is exactly what unlocks the physical memory in order to remember that dance.
That's right.
This is kinesthetic connection, the way the music can activate movement,
Mm-hmm.
patterns that are almost pre-conscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's why some people can hear a certain song and their body just starts moving before
That's
their
right.
mind
That's right.
gives them permission.
And not that's not just line dancing. That's with the
Right.
cha-cha, that's with salsa,
Mhm.
that's with the bop, that's with
Mhm.
stepping, that's with any genre of dance. That a
Yes.
certain music, certain beat, whatever,
Mhm.
come on, and your mind just clicks to it. Yeah.
Right. Dancing is like the vehicle, but the music is the driver.
Oh, girl, you better
It's
say
the
that
driver.
again. Say that again.
Definitely. Yeah, you can't
Yes.
move that vehicle without the driver,
That's
and your music is
right.
the driver.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Mhm.
That was really good,
Yep.
Yolanda.
Thank
Wow.
you.
So,
So
yeah,
now
so
we got to talk about the confidence that it
okay.
takes, because
Okay, let's
there's
talk
a
about the
difference
confidence.
between
Because Yolanda, wait,
performed
now wait.
confidence.
People come in
Mhm.
there with low self-esteem. People come in there because they're hurting. They're
Yes.
coming in there to get away from drama at home. They just need a release and all. So I can't say this enough. I've said it so many times that instructors, I'm telling you, there's so many people out there teaching and trying to teach. And when someone comes to your class, they already looked at all those other places to go, but they choose you for a reason. They choose you for a reason. So go on, talk about that confidence.
Yeah.
Gotta help them get through.
That's a whole other thing. Yeah, but there's performed confidence,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's earned confidence.
Okay.
In the dance floor, people can tell which one you're using.
Yeah, that's
Performed
something.
confidence, yeah, because with performed confidence, it's what you put on to hide the fear.
Mm-hmm. Oh
It
my
might
God,
look
say
good.
it, say it. People be out there doing it.
Oh, yeah. And
Cover
you
up
think
that
it might look
persona.
good from the outside, but internally, you're still gripping, still afraid of being seen, getting
Yes.
it wrong.
Yes.
But then there's that earned confidence, and that's a
Yeah.
little different. It comes from having gone through the frustration,
Yes.
having almost quit it,
Yeah.
having stayed,
Yeah.
having broken through,
Mm-hmm.
and now knowing from real life experience
Yeah.
that you can do anything. You can get through hard
That's
things.
right. That's right. That's life.
Mhm.
That's life.
Absolutely.
That's with anything.
Absolutely.
Anything. That's even at work. When you're working, and let's say you got a promotion. And so now you got to learn all this new information. And yeah, you're going to feel frustrated and everything. And sometimes you might want to quit, but you got those bills to pay. You can't
Right.
quit. Can't quit. You have to stay with it. Stay with it.
Exactly. Consistent.
And
Yep.
with repetition, it just comes to you automatically.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. That dance floor teaches you something about yourself
Yeah.
that the rest of your life you can benefit from it.
Yeah. Yeah. And also too, when you're on that dance floor, are you on that dance floor for yourself? Or are you on that dance floor for show to
Right.
impress people? That's something for you to
Right.
think about too. It has a lot to do with dancing, the purpose of being on that dance
Definitely.
floor. Now, what you can do as instructors, people who desire to become instructors, this section is for you. I just want to say first, being a great instructor is a gift. It's an art. It's a ministry. And it's a lot of practice because you have all those dances to learn. You have to decide which one you want to learn to teach. So it's a double sword. You're learning the dance to teach a dance. That is what you're doing. And you are creating an environment where people are vulnerable to take risk and to grow. So here are the principles that I would like to tell you about. Principle 1, normalize the struggle out loud. From the very first moment you teach a new dance, tell your students that confusion is normal. I was normal when I started. I was really confused when I decided that I was going to teach because now I found out, wait a minute, Paula, doing the dance is way different than teaching the dance and having
Absolutely.
to articulate how to move that body. This is going to feel weird at first, and that's exactly right. And when students know that struggles is a part of the process, which it is, it's not a sign of failure. They stay in it longer. They don't self-eject from embarrassment. I mean, come on. You might have an introvert coming into your class. That's a big step. Just to come into a class and to learn something that you don't even know. And you're an introvert. Oh, there's a few people that was in my class that were introverts, but for somehow had the desire to teach. And you have to help build that self-esteem and let them know if this is what you want, this is inside of you, you can do it. It's going to take some work. It's going to take practice. But if this is what you really want to do, go for it. Because anything is possible. When you teach an 8-count sequence to a beginner, all at once you are overwhelming the system. 8 counts to you as an instructor may not be a lot of steps. But to a beginner, that's a lot. Break it into pieces. Master 2 counts. Then add 2 more. Then let the brain consolidate before you build. This is not slow. This is being smart. So the student don't walk out of your class.
Right. And it's scientifically proven, principle 2, it breaks that routine into parts, and it's proven that the brain can only hold 4 pieces
Isn't that
of
amazing?
new information.
Instructors, you
That is
hear?
absolutely
The
amazing.
brain can only hold so much.
That's right.
Don't overload it because the student will quit.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Principle 3, celebrate small wins. Like you
Yeah.
just said, Dr. Paula.
Yeah.
Do those 2 counts and celebrate those 2
That's right.
counts.
That's
And
right.
then you
That's
add
right.
on from there,
That's right.
you know?
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
and encourage your students. Tell them, "Hey, good footwork.
Yes.
Congratulations. You got
Yes.
step 1 and step 2."
Yes.
And when you get that feeling of success and accomplishment, that's where dopamine comes into the
Oh
picture.
yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
the
There you go.
brain's
You're
love
talking now.
people,
That's
and it
right.
makes you feel good about
It makes you
yourself, and
feel
it
good
makes you
about
feel good about
yourself.
your
That's
progress.
right. That is
Exactly.
so true.
Right. Celebration is not soft. Celebration is neuroscience.
Yes. Yes. Celebrate yourself.
Mhm.
No matter how small,
That's
celebrate
right.
yourself. Then we get another principle, music as a teaching tool. We just said earlier. Don't just use music as a background. Choose songs strategically. Start with songs your students know and feel. That emotional connection will relax the nervous system and open the body to learning. Save the unfamiliar songs for when the dance is more established. So that means
Mhm.
for beginners, you're going to need that beat. You're going to need that beat. They're going to have to hear that beat. They're going to have to be able to count it. They have to feel it in their body. Teach those type of dances. And then you can teach the other dances where the beat is not that accentuated, where they can
Mm.
do the ends and the any and all the other stuff, you know, that just helped them out a little bit. Do we have another principle?
Yep, it's principle number 6. Make it fun on
Yeah,
purpose.
definitely.
Joy is not a bonus. Joy is a learning strategy.
That's
When
right.
people are laughing and they're having fun,
That's
the
right.
nervous system is regulated.
Mm-hmm.
Our bodies open up. The brains are primed
Mm-hmm.
to absorb new information.
Mm-hmm.
So build it into fun. Build fun into your teaching.
Yes, and
Don't
that
just
helps the
say,
body to
"Okay, let's
relax.
do
That's
shorter
helped you
and
to
shorter."
learn.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
that's what teachers do in elementary school with the singing
That's why
and
kids
all that
learn the
stuff. I
ABCs.
know.
Right.
This is
That's why the
fun.
ABC song was created, so that kids would have fun singing.
Yes.
Right. And even look in my class, like I told you earlier, it's a huge class. We do create friendly competitions. Those on my left,
Uh-huh.
I can encourage them, and those on the right say, "Well, we got it too.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget about us."
It's
So it's
fun.
almost like the left side of the room and the right side is
I'm
having a
telling
friendly
you.
competition.
Yes.
Just have a good time on the
Just
dance floor.
just
That's
take it
what it's about.
easy. Don't sweat the small
Right.
stuff.
Exactly.
Take it as it come. It's going to come. Don't rush the
Oh, yeah.
process. It'll come.
Right.
Enjoy yourself.
Like Joel Embiid says, trust the process.
That's right. Trust the process and have fun
Right.
doing it.
There you go. Yep. But, the dance journey. Before we let you go today, we want to leave you with this. Every dance that you've ever learned has taken you through this journey of frustration, breakthrough,
Yeah.
and confidence.
Yes.
You may not have the words for it before, but you've lived it
Yeah.
every single time. And here is what that means. You already proven over and over again that you are capable of doing hard things.
That's right.
That you can be lost and find your way. That
Yeah.
you can struggle and come through. That you can be seen and grow stronger because of it. The dance floor has always been teaching you more than just footwork. It's been teaching you about resilience, stick-to-itiveness. It's been teaching you about our community, about who you are and when you decide to stay.
That is true. And to the
Mhm.
instructors, I like to say thank you for creating spaces where that transformation is possible. You are doing more than you know. You really are. And to every dancer out there who has ever almost walked off that dance floor, but didn't. That moment you choose to stay, that was your breakthrough beginning. Never forget that. And what I would also like to say, I would like to thank all the people that watch our podcasts. I just want you to know that we appreciate you, and we realize that you can use this time doing something else. But this podcast is really to give you information that'll help you in your classes and events and stuff like that. So, Yolanda, what did we learn?
Oh, we learned
tell
that we
your
gotta control
Go
our
tell your
emotions.
students.
I hope my Oxford class is listening. Control your emotions. Have fun. Of course, it's going to be frustration. Frustration is going to come.
Yeah.
But it's the key to it is repetition.
Right.
Having fun in the process.
Right. Have fun.
Enjoy the moment. Don't stress out. Don't let stress you out.
You
know,
nope.
I'm learning along with my students.
Right.
I have to learn it in order to teach you. So we are in this game together.
Yeah, you're coming from stress. You don't need to come from stress to go into more stress.
Exactly.
You're coming to dance class to let that stress roll off of you and to work out of your body and everything.
That's right.
So, hey, I never say this, but I've said it now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
Right.
I never say that. But I will say, until we meet again, remember to choreograph on purpose, to teach on purpose, to dance on purpose, and to live on purpose, and to be a student on purpose. But most importantly, have fun. I'll meet you back here on Psychology on the Dance Floor. Bye-bye.